Hey everybody. So today is September 11th and I decided to do something new and challenging for myself to kind of turn over a new leaf, and that is to start a series of videos to just kind of share some information that I think would be helpful with some family members and friends of mine who just want to check out what I'm doing on a daily basis, or I don't know, not really sure where this is going to go, but you're welcome to join me. One of the things that I have had on my to-do list for quite a while, honestly, is to start some kind of a cooking tutorial for my niece. And Emma, here's a shout out to you. She's been having some real challenging times lately, had a house fire. They were lucky to get out of there and make it through that, but they're technically considered homeless right now, her and her family. So trying to think of things that can help her get back to normal life in the house when they do finally get back in there, which is hopefully going to be soon. So this is a little bit of encouragement for that, and just know your kitchen is going to be rebuilt and you'll be back in there, and I want you to learn how to use it. Okay, so don't have to go spending tons of money at the drive-thrus anymore, because I know it saves you a ton of time and I love you, but there are other ways to do things and maybe even save some money and get a little bit more nutrition in there for you guys. So I love you, and this one's for you. And again, being September 11th, I just want to thank all of the brave men and women out there in our country and in the world who do the right thing and give selflessly to others without any expectation of a thank you or a need for gratification. So I'm very humbled by that, and just saying a big shout out to everybody out there, and come along on my journey. I don't know where this is going to go. I know that I don't have a lot of time on a daily basis to do editing. I don't know much about these things, but I'm going to learn, and we'll see where it goes. So thanks, and everybody have a great day. Today I'm going to try and make a really quick dinner, just some baked chicken breasts, and we'll show you what we do. It couldn't be easier. And dinner will be ready soon. Okay, thanks. Okay, so all we need today is some extra virgin olive oil, a dry rub, which today we're going to be using the Bayou Cajun seasoning, and I don't know, we like that in our house here, so we're going to use that today. Some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Here we've got 3 of them for about $10. That's a pretty good deal, especially when you think of the cost of what fast food might cost to feed a family these days. You need a Pyrex or some kind of baking dish, something that's deep enough to catch some juicy chicken breast juices, I guess. And then just some tin foil to throw on top to lock in all that moisture. So let's get going here. Okay, so here I have the chicken breasts, and I just like to take them out of the container and rinse them off under some water real quick, just to get off any residue, and shake them off a little bit. And these 3 will fit kind of snugly in my baking dish. I wash my hands constantly all day, probably hundreds of times a day, and I will bleach my sink just to clean it up after the chicken was rinsed in here also, but that's easy enough to do. So anyway, we've got our chicken breasts here, and now we're ready to put the coating on, so let's go do that. Actually, before we put the coating on, let's get the oven on 350. Okay, just let that heat up for a minute. Okay, so we've got the chicken breasts. What we're gonna do is just put a little bit of olive oil across the top. Okay, now what I like to do is use one hand for wet ingredients and one hand for dry ingredients. So maybe what I'll do is right hand, I'm gonna rub this olive oil, just spread it all over the chicken, okay? And I like to do the top and the bottom. And I am no expert in cooking. I have not been classically trained in anything. I am just a home cook who likes to get food on the table. So this is how I'm doing it. All right, everything's coated now with the olive oil. My other hand is going to actually, because it's dry, I'm going to sprinkle the dry rub. Okay, put that all over this chicken. Again, I like to coat the top and bottom for maximum flavor, because that's what we like around here. And just pat it in. Just pat it in like you're giving a nice little soft massage on this chicken. Some people will like to flatten out their chicken, or even slice them in half. I'm sure you've seen that before. So I don't really feel the need to do that. I like them nice and thick and juicy. And I just have to cook a little bit longer, but that's no problem for me. And get all that seasoning on there. It's a little bit spicy, but you don't even have to add salt and pepper. It's enough flavor to taste really nice if you want to just bake these off and slice them up and put them over a salad, or however you want to serve them. They're going to be really versatile. So anyway, that's what it looks like after they have the olive oil and the dry rub coating on them. All we have to do now is throw the tinfoil on, and we're going to throw them in the oven as soon as it's preheated. Okay? Be back in a minute. Okay, here we go with the tinfoil. Put that down over that chicken. Tuck in the edges, make sure it's nice and snug. And that's it, okay? Okay, I heard the bell ring. It's going in. So what I was trying to do right there was hit cooking time, and I'm gonna try to put this on for 1 hour, okay? Usually that's about the right amount of time because these are thick chicken breasts, so just wanna make sure they're cooked all the way. We can test them out and see how they go. So while the chicken is baking, I went ahead and just got some of the other things together. We've got our salad over here that we're going to serve with the chicken. We've got spinach. Emma, I know you don't like spinach, but you know what? It is really good for you. So anyway, that's what we're having tonight. If you were here, I would get you lettuce. You know that. We've got some shredded cheese, some grape tomatoes. Chicken's going to go right here. Just going to slice it up after it's all done. And then we have a mixture of some pineapple chunks and some watermelon. Okay, best of summer light fare for you today. End of summer. I think fall starts in about another week and a half. Okay. Okay, we're beeping. We're done. So I can turn this off and get this out of the oven. We'll slice it up, see if it's ready. Okay, so I used my oven mitts to move our chicken over to here. Now the thing you want to remember, this has been in the oven for a while. It's really hot, so be careful when you're taking this tinfoil off. Okay, see all that hot steam coming out of there? Some steamy chicken. All right, get this out of there. How are we doing? Oh yeah, you're looking good. You're looking good. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to just cut into this real quick and see if it looks like it's cooked through. Okay, so I have just sliced through the thickest part of the chicken breast, and that looks nice and white and juicy, and it smells so good, let me tell you. Those spices are just filling up the whole house, so I am happy with that. And that is basically how we did a quick dinner. I'm going to slice this chicken up and get get it out there for everybody. Okay, so for all my potato loving friends out there, I didn't forget the potatoes, okay? So what I did is I just dumped a whole bag of some waffle fries into the air fryer, and they'll be ready real soon. And I've got probably just enough ketchup to get us through dinner tonight, so you'll be good. Okay. So air fryer is like used almost daily around here. So anyway, get that cranking. It's up on 400 degrees. That's as high as it goes, and we'll probably leave it on there for about 15 minutes. Okay, check back in a few minutes. So look at that. It is 4:44, and we have got dinner ready before 5 o'clock. Our salad, our chicken. We got our golden brown delicious. You know if those are going to go fast. And some little sweetness for dessert. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.